Hello and welcome, dear viewers of Zarin International Television. I am Sandra Smith and I'm here to bring you the latest news for this hour.
And in Takhar province as well, people in the Khwaja Bahuddin district protested against the Taliban yesterday. According to sources, local residents protested against the Taliban after the group's forces demolished some houses and ordered others to evacuate. The reason for this action by the Taliban is still unclear. A resident of Khwaja Bahuddin district in Takhar says that the Taliban suppressed the protesters and detained some of them. The Taliban have announced the discovery of more than 250 new emerald mines in the Pargan district of Panjshir. Of these, 100 mines have been registered and licenses have been issued for 6 mines. At the same time, nearly 4,000 kilograms of emeralds from this province, valued at over $500,000, have been auctioned and sold. The British government has stopped accepting new applications for the Afghan resettlement program. According to recent changes in British immigration laws, Afghan citizens will not be able to submit applications after July 1st. According to the independent newspaper, this decision has been made to focus more on the UK's internal security. The European Union has announced that as a result of recent floods in the provinces of Wardak and Logar, at least 4 people have lost their lives and hundreds of families have been displaced. According to reports, as a result of the flooding in these 2 provinces, 3,000 and 3,200 hectares of farmland and 270 houses have been destroyed, and dozens of livestock have perished. The Taliban have announced that, with the intensification of deportations, more than 10,000 Afghans returned to Afghanistan from Iran and Pakistan just yesterday. This could help address the problems of migrants, as it was said that returnees received cash assistance upon arriving at border crossings. The Islamic Republic of Iran has recently carried out the forced deportation of Afghans, despite requests from human rights organizations. The father of Fereshteh Hosseini, the Afghan-Iranian actress, has been arrested by agents of the Islamic Republic. Naveed Mohammadzadah, Fereshteh Hosseini's husband and an Iranian filmmaker, has said that his wife's father was arrested at the same time as the intensification of Afghan deportations from Iran. Fereshteh Hosseini is an Afghan-born actress in Iranian cinema and has won prestigious international awards in the field of cinema. Let's go to Pakistan. Sources in the country have reported an explosion in the Wazir area of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. According to initial reports, at least 4 people were killed and 11 others injured in the explosion. There are no details available yet about the type of explosion or its target. No group has claimed responsibility for it so far. The President of the United States has announced that Israel has agreed to the details of the 60-day ceasefire plan. Donald Trump wrote on the social media platform Truth Social that Egypt and Qatar are set to present the final proposal to Hamas. He has called on Hamas to accept this plan. Otherwise, the situation will get worse. Trump has expressed hope that the final agreement will be reached at the same time as his meeting with Netanyahu next week. The 8th anniversary of Hong Kong's annexation to China was marked with a flag-raising ceremony in Golden Square. John Dee, the leader of Hong Kong, attended the ceremony along with senior officials, including representatives of the People's Liberation Army and the Central Government Office. On June 1, 1997, Britain handed over sovereignty of Hong Kong to China under the framework of one country, two systems. With the onset of an unprecedented heatwave in Europe, countries across the continent are experiencing record-breaking heat. France, Portugal, Germany, Italy, Spain, and England have all reported the hottest June in their recorded history. On Tuesday, London broke the record for the hottest day of the year with temperatures exceeding 34 degrees Celsius. The French government has also announced the possibility of school closures due to the heat.
What? The sun no longer just shines, it's actually angry. These days, the sun isn't just a source of light, it's become extremely hot and dangerous. With climate change, heat waves around the world have become more intense, longer lasting, and more dangerous. From the melting of the northern ice to the heating of the seas, everything points to the fact that our planet is in a state of crisis. The future will be worrying. The Earth is burning, not just getting warmer. In the past, people talked about the dangers of global warming, but today this problem has become a reality, and the media are reporting on the Earth burning. They used to say climate change would come slowly, but now we are seeing it with our own eyes. In wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts. The sun, which once symbolized life, has now become like a great enemy. In many countries, the skies have become extremely bright and scorching, and temperatures have set new records. In 2025, the Earth has not only become warm, but literally hot. All severe weather conditions like storms, floods, and extreme heat are happening because of excessive warming of the air and sea. This causes heat waves to become more frequent and intense. The months of April and May this year were extremely hot. In countries like Russia, Australia, Central Asia, and even Antarctica, temperatures rose significantly. The average sea surface temperature in April reached 28 degrees Celsius, which was one of the highest temperatures in Earth's history. The Arctic ice was 3% and the Antarctic ice was 10% below normal levels. Europe and Asia are caught between drought and heat. In some parts of Europe, there were severe floods, while in other areas there were intense wildfires and extreme heat. In Asia as well, countries like India experienced scorching heat. In Delhi, the temperature reached 42.1 degrees Celsius and could rise up to 45 degrees. The Indian government has told people to stay indoors, and to drink plenty of water, and not to do outdoor activities. The World Zionist Organization says that every year nearly 500,000 people around the world die from heat, most of them in Asia. In 2025, heat will not just be an inconvenience, but it could also be deadly. Illnesses such as heat stroke, heart failure, and kidney failure can claim a person's life within just a few hours. If the humidity is too high, sweat doesn't evaporate from the body, and the body stays very hot. This is dangerous for vital organs like the heart and kidneys. More vulnerable groups such as workers, children, the homeless, and athletes are at greater risk. Poor quality housing and the lack of green spaces make the problem worse. Despite all this, there is still hope. If people become aware, early warnings are issued, and governments and citizens take action, many lives can be saved. The future of the Earth depends on the cooperation of all countries in the world. If we keep going like this, no one knows what memories next summer will bring. Light and blessings. Zarin Global Television.
And a remarkable collection of objects belonging to Napoleon Bonaparte is now on display in several Asian cities, including Hong Kong. This collection, which includes 150 historical items belonging to Napoleon, will soon be sold at an auction in Paris.
Thank you, dear viewers, for your continued support. You can watch Zarin TV on Afghan Procast, Jlwiz, Zarin TV app, and our social media platforms. Until next time, may you be held in the peace and mercy of the divine. Take care, and may blessings always follow your path.